Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming my May favorites, which I'm really excited about because I missed filming my April favorites. And as you guys know, I love to talk about products, so I was really thinking in the back of my head, gosh, there's these couple of things I really want to tell everyone about and I had to wait. So I am here with them today and I'm excited to share them all with you. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The first few things I'm going to talk about are going to be skincare. A month or two ago, I was having some unusual things going on with my skin. I was getting redness on my cheeks that was kind of pretty intense, at least for what I'm used to getting, and also these little red bumps. And it might have been, I don't know, some signs of rosacea. I think it was probably stress related with the move, but between some suggestions from an esthetician as well as a dermatologist, I kind of looked into some products on my own as well as with their help, and I found some things that worked really great. The first thing I was using was this colloidal silver mist, and this is from the brand Hymed, and I actually picked this up at the salon that I got a facial at, and this works almost like a toner, and it also is just very refreshing for your skin. I had never really heard of colloidal silver before, and if you Google it, you may see a man with a blue face and blue skin. Don't be freaked out. I looked into it and it's not this. So anyway, this has antiseptic properties. So if your skin is inflamed or irritated, this can be very calming to it. This formula actually has some lavender floral water in it too, and just other really nice things that kind of help calm down your skin. I would definitely recommend checking this out if your skin is red and irritated because it really helped calm mine down. The next two things I used in conjunction with the colloidal silver spray were two things from the Eminence Organics Calm Skin line. Now, Eminence Organics was another brand that I hadn't really heard of before, but they were using it at the spa I went to for a facial, and I really liked how my skin felt afterwards. I guess a lot of celebrities use this brand. If you look on their website, it'll show you kind of like an index of celebrities and which items they use, which I thought was kind of cool. But I looked through everything they had and I found that their Calm Skin line was actually specifically for red, irritated, rosacea-prone skin. And so I decided to go ahead and get two items from that line. One being the Calm Skin Chamomile Cleanser, and this is a very thick, creamy cleanser. It's not so great for, let's say, removing your makeup, but it was really nice for just washing my face in the evening, and I felt that it also just kind of moisturized it, and it just felt nice. I felt like it was calming my skin. And together with this, I was using their Calm Skin Chamomile Moisturizer. Now, I used both of these when my skin was giving me problems day and night. I would use this a little more thick at night, like I'd apply it a little more heavily, and in the morning I'd thin it out with water. But I am telling you, these three products I just mentioned really helped calm my skin down, and it's been fine since. Sticking with skincare, once my skin kind of got back to its normal state, which tends to be on the drier side, my skin can be combination, but it's usually more dry. I was looking for everyday moisturizer as well as a cleanser that would help keep that moisture in my skin. Whenever I get facials, which isn't that often, the ladies are always like, your skin is so dehydrated, and I'm just always frustrated because I feel like I'm moisturizing and moisturizing. I drink tons of water, so why is my skin dehydrated? I don't know. So like I said, I was in the market for some new products, and I was at Target and I came across the new Burt's Bees Intense Hydration line. And they have, I want to say, maybe 5 to 7 things in their line, and I picked up two. The first being the Cream Cleanser. Now, this works amazingly. Earlier I mentioned that Calm Skin Cleanser wasn't good for makeup removal. This works great taking off any excess makeup you have on your face. It really is a luxurious feeling cleanser. I feel like it's hydrating my skin while I'm washing my face. I personally like the scent of it. It says it's made with clary sage. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's very fresh and natural smelling. I don't know if everyone would love it, but I like it. And I just feel like this face wash has been doing wonders for my drier skin. And in conjunction with that, I have been using their Intense Hydration Day Lotion. I use this in the morning and at night, just a little lighter, like I said, with the other lotion in the morning. And this has been an amazing moisturizer. This is probably the best one I've ever tried. I really, really like this. The only downside is you get just under 2 ounces and it's about, I want to say $17.99. So it's a little pricey, but it works really well. And I've been loving it. Mine is almost empty and I've already purchased another one because I just think this is such a great line for dry skin. I promise I will go through the rest of my items much quicker than I did on those last few. The next thing I have is just pure tea tree oil. I have been loving this for little blemishes or spots I've been getting. I find that other things like, I don't know, Clearasil and whatever, they don't work for me. This is something that won't necessarily work overnight, but within a few days does such a great job at clearing up a pimple or a little blemish you have. And this is pretty cheap. You can usually pick these up for anywhere from, I don't know, $5 to $7 depending on where you go. I like the smell of it, and like I said, it's really nice natural product that works nice on your blemishes. Now, when I moved to New York, I had made a little promise to myself that I was going to be really good about wearing SPF every day. And that's because I've been doing a lot more walking around outside and therefore getting a lot more sun exposure. So in my last month, I believe it was, Birchbox, I got this little sample of the Supergoop CC cream. And it was in light to medium. It's a broad spectrum SPF 35 sunscreen and also gives you some coverage. I tried this out and I absolutely loved it. I loved the coverage. I love that it has the SPF in it. And I just liked how it felt on my skin. So obviously this is a pretty tiny little sample. So luckily, about 30 minutes before I started filming, UPS came with my order of a big size one. So I ordered mine from Ulta. I had a gift certificate, and I haven't even opened this yet, but here it is in the full size. And the full size is 1.6 ounce. And another reason I like this is because it is paraben, fragrance, and oxybenzone free. I'm not going to get into all of that stuff, but if you've done research on sunscreen and cosmetics, then you'll know that these are some things you may not necessarily want in your products. I will link my video on parabens below. And yeah, I just really love this and I decided to purchase the full size one. All right, just a couple more things. I don't know. Oh, I did mention these in my rainbow video. I mentioned the other color I have, but this is the Stila Convertible Color Cream Blush and Lip Color in Lilium. I have been loving this color for an everyday color. I'm a really big fan of cream blushes because I find that they just look better on my skin. Like I mentioned, I have a drier skin, which is why I might like the cream blushes better. But this is just such a pretty subtle color to wear every day without feeling like you have on too much makeup. And I just have been really loving it. I don't use this on my lips, but for a blush, it's just been really awesome. All right, final two beauty items. Here I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. Now, if you've watched some of my makeup tutorials, which by the way, I am so overdue for a makeup tutorial and I will be doing one soon, you may have seen I typically used brow powders to fill in my brows. Well, my sister had been using these on her brows and I was intrigued, and I've also seen other girls on YouTube use this and so they were able to achieve a very natural effect. So curious me had to get one, and I have the color Medium Ash and I have just been loving it. It's a very, very slim pencil on one side, and then on the other side you get a spoolie, which is nice when you're grooming and shaping your brows, and I just really love this. So if you're someone who's not super comfortable with a brush and a powder on your brows, I would really look into this Anastasia pencil. For my last beauty item for May and belated April, it is the Ico Skinny Liquid Liner in navy blue. I saw someone on YouTube use this. I think it was oh my gosh, I can't think of her YouTube name, but her blog is Miss Maven and she's gorgeous. I saw her use this in a tutorial and it was such a pretty navy blue and something different from using black for a winged liner look or even just a regular liner look. So I had decided to pick this up, and it is just the most beautiful color, like I said, but I also love how easy this is to apply. The way the applicator is, it's very thin and it's just, like I said, simple, which is what we all want in our eyeliner because it can be tricky for those of us who aren't used to using eyeliners like this. So absolutely love it. If you are sick of your usual black or brown liner, I would definitely check this color out because it is so, so pretty. Now, I figured I would just throw in a couple random favorites because why not? My first one from the month of May was I got to see my favorite band, Alkaline Trio, play in New York, which is so cool that they were my first show after moving here. I've loved them for so long. I have their logo tattooed on my ankle because I'm so hardcore. And yeah, it was just a really great show. It was at the Best Buy Theater. They played one of my favorite songs, and yeah, it was great. Their new album recently came out. You guys should all check it out if that's your kind of thing. If it's not, it's fine. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites from May. Another favorite, which somehow my friends and I just discovered, I don't know, like yesterday, but I want to put it out there because it's so good, is the show What Would Ryan Lochte Do? Now, if you guys saw the Olympics and saw any of the interviews with Ryan Lochte, you would have seen what just a ridiculous goofball he is, and he says some of the most ridiculous things. So I guess it's no surprise he ended up with his own reality show, and it's just basically like one golden Ryan Lochte quote after another. And I don't know if I'd watch it for hours straight because you can only take it in small doses, at least I can, but it's pretty funny. It's on E, and I would check it out if you want to laugh and just something kind of mindless to do and watch. But yeah, I just watched an episode before filming this, and he's a good one, that Ryan Lochte. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for my May favorites video. As always, be sure to leave me comments below letting me know what your favorites have been recently. I'd love to hear them. And like I said, I will have some more videos coming up soon, definitely a makeup tutorial. And I'm thinking about dragging John into this to do the husband does my makeup tag because I just think that would be pretty funny, pretty disastrous. Or maybe he'll surprise us and be a makeup master. So I guess we'll have to see. As always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye! Colloidal? Colloidal.
Colloidal.
Huh?
Colloidal.
Colloidal. Mer. What are you? Not in the game. So, noisy neighbors.